Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. This is John Prenay, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. More afternoon storms yesterday, and I guess this is going to be a thing for a while. Someone needs to let Mother Nature know that this is Maryland and not Florida. There's no need for those summer squalls. Okay, let's get into today's news, shall we? A 21-year-old man from Millersville was arrested after a stabbing at the Marley Station Mall. On Monday night, the Arundel County Police responded to a reported fight. They found out that an adult male became involved in a fight with a number of juveniles and ultimately pulled a knife and stabbed one of them. Both the suspect and the victim fled the scene, the victim to the hospital and the suspect wherever he was hiding because he was captured nearby and charged accordingly. And up in Severn, also on Monday night, 4 black males armed with handguns and a long gun broke into an occupied residence in the 8,000 block of Brookstone Court, stole electronics, money, and firearms before fleeing in a dark-colored vehicle. Police did recover some of the property that was stolen, but the suspects are still at large. No one was injured in this home invasion. Annapolis is getting its very own professional football team. The Annapolis Soccer Group announced that they will be playing the 23 season at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. The new team is owned by 3 Major League Soccer people, 1 general manager and 2 players, and they are also going to have some additional local ownership involved as well. They do plan to announce that a little bit later on this month, along with the team name that was done by contest. Well, because Annapolis Soccer Group just sounds really lame for a jersey, but it's probably pretty okay for the bottom of a check. You want to check it out? Maybe grab some tickets for a game or the season? AnnapolisSoccer.com is where you want to go. County Executive Pittman announced that the county has hired an executive director for the newly formed Police Accountability Board. Jansen Evelyn was named the new executive director, and he is an attorney. The former assistant chief administrative officer in Howard County, and prior to that was an assistant county attorney for Howard County. And even before that, he held similar positions in PG County. Hey, you feeling the need to get to Vegas anytime soon? Well, Frontier Airlines announced that they are back at BWI with daily nonstop flights to Sin City. They bailed like so many of them did during the pandemic, but they have started up service again. It just got started yesterday. And get this, they do have some introductory fares. Of course, there's an asterisk involved there, but the fares are $89 each way. The fine print, you do need to buy the tickets by 11:59 p.m. on August 15th. That's coming up pretty quickly. And you have to complete your travel by November 2nd. If you want to book that trip, find out more information, flyfrontier.com. Hey, and this is pretty exciting. Acqua 2 is getting ready to open up very soon. They are currently working on training staff with real food today, and I suspect to see a soft opening a little bit later on this week and maybe open for real on Monday. Now, this is the old Farmers/BVT Bank building at the top of Main Street that they've been working on forever. And from what I understand, there's going to be a bar in the basement called Harold Black. They're positioning it as a lounge. And the restaurant will be on the street level. And the second floor of that building will be reserved for events and potentially some future live music. The menu looks absolutely amazing. Looks very heavy Italian, obviously. So you want to stay tuned on that. Annapolis is getting another great restaurant. All right, and that's a wrap on the news. Pod news up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. It is Jeremiah and Peak Social. Next week it should be Mary with the U Spirit Foundation. And we should also have a bonus pod up a little bit later this week as well. Alrighty, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to our sponsors for today's daily news brief: Solar Energy Services, the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long End Foster Company, and Alpha Engineering. If you are enjoying the daily news brief, I'd appreciate it if you could tell a friend or two and let them know to give us a listen. Okay, so now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DC MDVA Weather is standing by with your locally forecast weather report. And of course, because it's Wednesday, we have Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, with all of your music news in Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up in just a bit, so hang tight.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. I keep getting asked, is there a bubble that's about to burst? Thankfully, we don't think so. The market today is much different from the 2009 real estate market. The housing bubble of 2009 was caused by too many people buying homes they simply could not afford. This time around, home buyers have to actually qualify to buy homes and put money down. When the market goes through shifts like they are now, different areas and price points react independently. Now more than ever, it's time to work with someone who's been through the shift before to guide you with solid, proven advice. This is a time where wisdom, proactiveness, and intense marketing make a huge difference. Please give us a call today so we can help you navigate these waters. We promise to educate and guide you with your best interest at heart.
That's another moving moment with Kristi Neidhardt of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. To get in touch, call 410-599-1370 or visit kn-team.com.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, August 10th. Yesterday was another scorcher for the Annapolis region, but one more hot day today, and then some welcome changes start to kick in. Look for highs today in the upper 80s to lower mid-90s, with a likelihood of some PM showers and storms as a frontal boundary moves in from the west, and some storms could be strong to severe and could produce very heavy rainfall in a short period of time, possibly leading to flash flooding in spots, so stay tuned for updates today as the day progresses. And while some scattered showers and storms will still technically be possible tomorrow, we'll see the first sign of a new air mass with temps in the 85 to 90 degree range for PM highs, along with a slight wind from the north with clearing later in the day and throughout the nighttime hours tomorrow into Friday morning, setting the stage for several days of sunshine, lower humidity, and temps in the 80 to 85 degree range across all of Arundel County each day Friday through at least Monday of next week, which will be a very nice reprieve from what has been a fairly hot last 30 days or so across the region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, along with our website at dcmdvaweather.info, and definitely be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google App Stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Hopefully you've come to know and trust this voice when it comes to solar. Many of you out there have already decided you will go solar, but you just haven't decided when. Here's 2 reasons why the timing is urgent. First, the federal tax credit for solar drops from 26 to 22% on December 31st of this year. If you don't commit this summer, you could miss out on 4% of the savings on your solar project. Second, solar locks out today's roaring energy inflation. National electricity costs have jumped 12% in just the last 12 months. You've only got a few months left to sign up to ensure you get installed in 2022 for the full 26% tax credit. If you know solar energy is in your future, now is the time. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, August 10th through Sunday, August 14th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also both websites for the full schedule. We update the event and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com. Streaming today at noon, Kensington Studio Sessions will drop episode 123. This week, the song Stevie and the group is Bond and Bentley. Live music for today, Wednesday. Happy hour for Wine Wednesday up at Twain's Tavern with Lost and Found Trio Band. Scott Voorhees will be at Senior Chili Cantina in Arnold. Ben Heemstraw of Ben will be at Reynolds Tavern in downtown Annapolis. Wednesday night music at Tuscan Prime is DTC, known as Driven to Clarity, one of my favorites. Honestly Soul Duo will be at Eastport Democratic Club, known as the EDC, but you must be a member or a friend of a member who will sign you in to attend. Acoustic Night hosted by Nate Finn Music at Knights of Pythias in Edgewater. This week's guests will be two bands, Royal Flush and Desert Shade. Up in Gambrels at Wall Chapel Town Center, you'll find A Classic Case. Edward Plant and Barry Prosser from Barry Prosser and the Ordeal will be at Dark Horse Annapolis. Under my other things to do tonight, yes, I list them too, every day on the daily schedule. A Jar Open Mic Night with Jimmy Davis at Metropolitan. Thursday, Get to the Point for Ben Heemstra of Ben. Ray Roden will be at Mothers in Arnold. Jack Schenk Music will be at Graduate Hotel in the Trophy Room. Guava Jelly will be at Ram's Head Tavern. Thursday Tides and Tunes is the Jarflies at Annapolis Maritime Museum. Weekend music. Fridays start with Happy Hour at Blackwall Hitch with Dana B. and stay for Michael McHenry Tribe later that night. Chris Button will be performing on the Crab Deck at Stan and Joe's Riverside down in Galesville. Jack Schenk and Nate Finn are back together again at Annapolis Market House Friday night. Dave Chappelle Trio will be at 49 West. The Music Room with Scott Himes and Scott Voorhees will be at Ram's Head Roadhouse Friday night. Larry Lay will be at Sullivan's Cove. Friday night, 2 Floors of Music at Middleton Tavern. Upstairs, Donald Wolcott in the piano bar, and Noel and Jeff are back downstairs. Misspent Youth will be up at Twain's Tavern in Severna Park, which used to be Bamboo Bernie's. And Friday night concerts return at Goshen Farm in the Cape. This week is the Beyondy Family Band and Dirk and the Truth. Saturdays start the day at Bread and Butter Kitchen with music by Guava Jelly, or DJ Boozy Brunch at 1771 with my friend DJ FO4. The Vicki Roberts Band will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. Honey Soul will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. And Sweet Lita will be outside under a tent at the State Fair in Catonsville with Ron Holloway and Andy Hall from the Grilled Lincolns. Music returns to Safe Harbor, Annapolis, formerly Mears Marina, with Oh No, One Night Only Band. Their concerts are not open to the public and only for members and guests of members. Saturday night at Stan and Joe's, Left of the Dial will be rockin' West Street. And Candyman and the Baltimore Show will be at Dark Horse Saturday night. Sunday Fun Day. Start with brunch at Brian Baru with music by Ben Heemstra of Ben. Doug Segree and Eric Scott will be at Senior Chili Cantina in Arnold. There will be a Pretty Music Academy showcase at Gina's Cantina in Millersville on Sunday. It's a great opportunity to listen to the next generations of Annapolis music. Also on Sunday, Sean Owen will be at Stan and Joe's Riverside in Galesville. And just next door at Pirates Cove, you'll find Richard Hayward. There will be Irish music this Sunday at Castle Bay. Night and Day, Awatchala, which is Patrick Kiernan and Tony Webster. I've heard they invite friends to join them for their crack, which, if you didn't know, is an Irish party. Also on Sunday, the Made in Maryland Festival up at Kurt's Beach in Pasadena. Many of our musicians are playing up there, such as Eastport Oyster Boys and Pretty Big Deal with Pete Castor from Rickshaw Lizard on the drums. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. I'll see you out there.
The benefits of a good night's sleep are well documented. Sleeping well prevents weight gain, improves concentration and creativity, and boosts the immune system. So, what keeps you up at night? If you run a business, then the security of your computer network may be one of those things. Threats like ransomware and phishing are becoming increasingly sophisticated and pose a real risk to any business. Don't let these cyber threats keep you up at night. At Alpha, they've been helping their customers sleep better for over 30 years by monitoring in real time and hardening network defenses. And for those irritating IT issues that arise every day, Alpha's just a phone call away, helping your business run smoothly and helping you sleep better, knowing Alpha is on guard. Give Alpha a call to see if they can ease your worries and help you get the rest you deserve. Find them at alphagetsit.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues. This is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at EyeOnAnnapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.